What's up, guys? It's Brian with Be a Little Fishing, out here to do some fishing this afternoon. It's just a little afternoon. We're out here at the Hidden Lake Forest Preserve. John Austin and I are out here.
Hello, I'm here.
So we're going to drop a few lines in the water and see what we can catch. We'll bring you back here in a bit. I can see some grass just coming up the top of the water out there. I don't know if you can see that. Hey, see if I can get my worm out there. If there's any fish. Boom. That is exactly where the grass is. Everyone lost their bobbers over here. There's one right down there. There's one right there in the branches up in that tree. I don't know if you can see that. The very first whopper plopper I've ever owned. Bought it last year. I was along this side of the bank here and I tried to get it close to the shore early in the morning. Threw it in one of these trees in between fishing spots and couldn't get it back. So hopefully somebody got it. But all right, fishy people, spot number one did not work out at Hidden Lake today. All the fish were hidden, so now we know why they call it that. Only kidding. We've caught a lot of fish there in the past, so the bite just wasn't there today. So we moved to spot number two, 3 Fountain Pond. I think it's the only pond we fish at that's got 3 fountains in it. So we're gonna throw a few lines in and see what we can do. I'm gonna throw this jig out and see what I can get. It's got a bandito bug trailer on it. I was talking to the camera.
Okay.
I was talking to him. It's okay. You're the only other person standing out here. It makes good sense. Oh, yeah, something just kind of tapped it, and I didn't let him take it. It was my fault. There he goes. I let him take it that time. He came right back for it. It should be on the side of the bag. It is. It's there. It's a good looking little guy right there. Really washed out in color.
He is.
I would bet he's not going to hit a pound. If he is, he was right at it. I bet he's about 13 ounces.
15.
15 ounces. All right.
That guy's just shy of a pound.
We'll call him a pounder, just to make him feel good. Boost his self-confidence a little bit.
Buddy, go eat some and come back later. Oh. Like swarming loopy loops.
All right. I know I've had a few of these on my videos recently, but that's the first time I've ever caught a fish, or any fish, bass, on the on a jig, dragging it across the bottom. So it's just a 3/8 ounce, I think, jig. It's kind of a pumpkin color. It's got a rattle on the bottom of it, the underside. And then I've got the bandito bug. I don't remember the exact color. Some kind of a pumpkin, orange pumpkin color. But just like I keep talking about, trying to get outside my comfort zone, fish things I don't normally fish with. Try to get a little bit more proficient with my tackle arsenal. There we go. Hey Bob, there's one of the giants. Good Lord. Look at this. Oh man. You think bass aren't aggressive? Look at that. That spinnerbait. Man, he's a pretty little fish, but yeah. He's a little bitty. That's tiny hand size. I thought I was hitting a rock, and I was like, I think I'm hitting a rock then. But it kept like pulling, and I set the hook. And I'm like, I don't think I have a fish. And then my line started moving around. And it was a fish. That's hilarious. Yeah, we've got a lot of 1 pound bass here. That guy was tiny. Hey! Bob just caught him a big old bass. On the, yeah. Right over there. That is a good looking fish for this pond. That's a 2 pounder.
That's what I said, 2225.
Yeah, I've never caught a bass that big out of this pond. That's a good one. That's awesome.
Nice.
Well guys, we just wrapped up a day of fishing. Had a good time, went to a couple spots. We started at the Hidden Lake, ended up over at the 3 Fountain Pond. Very few bites today. The weather's been a little finicky, but did manage to catch a couple of small bass at a second location. Unfortunately, John Austin didn't get any bites today. That was a bummer.
Zero day.
It was a bummer. Did get to meet a new fishing friend today, Bob. You will have seen him in the video catch a really nice, probably about a 2 pound bass out of the second spot we went to. I've never seen a bass that big come out of there, so that was pretty cool to see. To know that they're in there, and now we can go try to get those guys. So I'm glad you guys came along today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell after you subscribe so you'll know every time we post a new video. And if you want to see any of the gear that we use on a day-to-day basis, we'll have links in the description below. You know, went out to get some coffee and thought maybe I should buy some new baits. So stopped by my local Dick's Sporting Goods, picked up some new spinner baits. You know, I know those are a big deal this time of year. Need some reaction out of the fish. Picked up some of these Jawbone brand spinner baits. I think this is a brand that is like a private label for Dick's maybe, or it's just a low-end brand. These were $2.99 a piece for spinner baits. You know, not as cool looking as some of the other ones, but thought I'd give them a shot and see how they perform. Picked up a couple of Strike King spinner baits, a little higher end. These about $5.99 a piece. Really cool patterns on the blades. You know, you get the patterns to match the skirts and the heads. trailer hooks, longer skirts that you can trim as you like, but thought I'd try those out. And some cool patterns here on the Terminator spinnerbaits. Hadn't seen this brand before, but they've got VMC hooks, and VMC hooks are, you know, really good hooks, so thought I'd try those out. And then one of the coolest things, so I was walking away ready to go, and this sign caught my eye. Dick's is pretty good about these giant signs. It said 3 for $10 on live target baits and storm arashi baits, not including spin baits and glide baits. All the live target stuff they had there. They had some Alabama rigs, which, you know, I don't fish with personally. I have one in the package still that I've never used, but you know, maybe someday. But they had a bunch of square bills, and I thought I'd pick a few of those up. These are normally $10 a piece. You can see here, got some pretty awesome colors. You know, you get your kind of traditional bluegill chartreuse pattern, kind of a craw pattern, but yeah, normally $10 a piece, 3 for $10. I don't know if that's in all Dick's Sporting Goods, but on the tag it said it goes till October 3rd, so you got another week and a half or so if you want to go pick some of those up. But I'm going to get out of the water today and try some of these out, and we'll bring you guys along. All right, see you then.